Okie dokie. What is up? Sorry, I don't know, the human fishing thing, because of all that, it just wasn't fulfilling. Got the owl back. It just wasn't, Justin! I don't know, it just didn't, I don't know. Since I had to ad lib and I couldn't keep track of a lot of the comments and that, I figured, people wanted to talk, so. Yes, Mr. Uber. What's up? Just hit my tooth. I did you? I know. I said a lot of people just came in, kind of left a like and left because, well, come on, the angle wasn't right. I couldn't see. I had to lean like way over to read them. No. Nope, no panel. Yeah, no panel. I said I only get 20 hours. 20 hours a month, so. With my Mondays. They stocked it today, really? Wow. I've done that. I think I left mine up. I left all mine up where I'm like, am I live? Is this working? I don't know. Is it live? Is this live? I don't, yeah. Hey, Chris. And then I didn't mean to upload it. And I don't know, I hit the blue button thing and I don't know. So I went live and it uploaded. And it's just me asking the screen, like, what's up? Is this working? Is this not? Is this. Ooh, I got 5 and 2. I got 16 likes in that last one. Yeah, makes sense. Skunk Water says hi, y'all. Ellie the Sun, what is up? I saw you in there. Went over there and no one caught anything. The water's pretty dirty, I think. Yeah, I saw that VOSTF, Valley the Sun. I saw that you came in the other one, but I said I had to improv it. I caught some that time I did it. Last year. Thank you. Liked and shared for you. Thank you. Yeah, I caught them last year. I was using a yellow MEP spinner. Rooster tail. I'm really serious. All right. He was in earlier. He was in that human fishing for a little bit. Yeah, he was in there for a little bit. So he might pop in. Fishing with Tanner was in there. He might show back up. Bait the Hook was in there. I just didn't feel right because I couldn't talk to the camera because where I had it posted, where I had it sitting, and I couldn't touch it, and it's kind of messed up my whole rhythm when I'm down there. So, and where I was, you can see the pole easier. Angry Mac, what is up? How's it going? How's it going? Angry Mac Adventures. I keep wanting to say Andre. Andre Mac Adventures. No, Angry Mac Adventures. I'm spacing out on reading it. I don't know. That's a ways away, isn't it? Even fishing. That's all right. It was. I forgot the tripod, so I forgot the tripod, and I had to set it up on the brochures, and it was like waist high, and the brochures were kind of in the way, and kind of sucked. That's the way it goes there. There's a lot of bottom to snag in El Estero. And there's all that old chain link fence down there too. Black and mild. Black and mild jazz. Yeah. Smooth jazz. Oh, it's supposed to be a cigar. But I puff it. Slowly. Otherwise it gets to you. And this thing keeps bouncing back and forth. Keeps going 7-6, 7-6, 7-6. Oh yeah, it's terrible over there. Yeah, but the only place you ever catch them when they stock, hey, fishing with Tanner. The only place you catch them when they stock is right where they stock, by the bridge, by the Boy Scouts. That's where you catch them when they stock. Ooh, I got 4 likes. Yeah, that's not the place to fish for the trout. Got to fish right over there by that bridge where they put them in. I'm smoking Smarties. Nice. Oh, wait, I had 4 likes. Now I have 3. Somebody took away a like. That's sad. That's sad when people take your likes away. I had 14. No, 16 earlier. Yeah, I had 16 at the pier, or at the wharf, and I wasn't even on that long, and I thought it was terrible. Oh. Yeah, the water's kind of brown, though, isn't it? Yeah. But I walked by the bridge, I looked down, it looked like it was kind of muddy. It looked like it was a mutter. You ever do horse racing? That it was a mutter. It's a good mutter. Yeah, it turned brown. I noticed that. It was still kind of green. Yeah, they can't see well in that dark water. Trout in dark water don't go good. Dirty water trout, nah. They're a clear water fishy. Back on. Which hat? This hat or the other hat? I don't know. Probably. They still got to eat, so it's just lower probabilities. But I said I did catch my friend used to catch them on little plastic worms, and then when they stocked. I remember that. Chris coming in with the temp for us. 49.8, guys. 49.8. So, doesn't matter, dude. They eat anything. I wonder if for 27 for Tanner. I'm good, Steve. How are you? Just getting back from fishing for humans, but I forgot my tripod, so it was kind of lacking. So I decided to go live on the porch because, yeah, I had my phone sitting and I couldn't touch it. And so if I missed a comment, I couldn't bring it back up. And then somebody else would comment and I tried to read the comment above and I'd miss that. Yeah, I done that right there in that chair. That's where the tripod was sitting. The one you took off and rubbed your head. This one? Why is it too shiny? Does it give too much glare when I show my shiny head? I thought you meant the Cat in the Hattie hat. That hat. Ooh, I got a like back. Yeah, I thought you were talking about that hat. The done other hat. Ooh, 5. Yeah. What's up, NJ? NJ came in. Yeah, so you like the intro? I played the intro during Tuesday night hangouts. I done showed everybody. Yeah, it's all right. I forgot my tripod and I had to set it on a thing and it was a terrible angle and yeah, everybody liked it. They said it sounded like an arcade game or being in an arcade. Can't wait till I get monetized. Where you at? Are you there? How many subs do you have? Yeah, but like I said, NJ, I played it for everybody at not even close. Oh, okay. So I know there's a bunch of you that are around like 700, 800, somewhere in that range. Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. You got to go live to do that to get it. I mean, at live I just did. I got 23. Yeah. Well, everybody said I did a good job. Like, cause I don't know. I just thought because you're a scratcher and scratcher like think are sort of gaming channels, so I thought like Vegas slots, scratching, the whole gambling thing, and so that's how I kind of came up with the theme. Oh, you're at 357. All right. So I think you're around low budget. I think low budget's around 350 something. Yeah, I said I got 8 hours of watch time from that live I just did. So that's not bad. Forget which one it was, the other one. Oh, good. The ghost of Low B. I know. I said I checked. I checked his Instagram. He hasn't uploaded since the 9th. So it's been like 21 or 11 days, right? Been like 10 days since he uploaded anything to Instagram. I hope he really didn't hurt himself on his bike. Remember, that's the last time we saw a video from him. He was trying to get his bike stuff back. No, wait, but I've had months when I 80? Oh, 80 hours? Yeah, yeah. Only 3,300? Wow. Wait. Oh, follow. I'm trying. I kind of get 20 a month, but I had months where I've gotten 80. Wow. I don't know what I get last month. 40 something? I think I got 80. Or, I mean, not 80. I got 40 something this month. I do have that one video that now has gotten me, I think, 30 subs just from one video. That's what you really need. You need a video that takes off and starts getting constant new, and then that'll thing will start getting you a bunch of subs. Those subs will stick too. Because the analytics, they're not gross channel people. They're just finding your video, liking it, and subbing to you. And it's usually off a search. The one that I'm doing, well, that's another thing too, is it depends on where you get your views from for your videos. You want it either, the two biggest parts of the pie should be, let's see, it's not your subs, actually. It's browse feature and search feature. That's where you want the majority of your views to be coming from. Not your subs. I mean, subs are part of it, but browsing and search is where all the big channels get a lot of their new views and everything from. I know they have 10 million subscribers, but it still depends on that. That's what gets you out there. That's what gets you more. So you go in your analytics, you can go down there and you can look and see what percentage your traffic's coming from. That's why I did that new video I put up yesterday. Because the one that's doing really good is that one, bait casting reels you should never buy. So I did the one about that fishing pole, that bait casting rod that you should never buy. And it's doing pretty good. So I'm trying to lock it in with that one. It's the same exact title except for one word. So in the searches and everything, it should start showing up. So it's kind of a test. We'll see where it goes. But it was my number one. It was my number one upload in a while as far as views and time period. So that far, it's doing good. Watch time's up. Oh yeah, watch time with me. A little under 1,000 a month. From like 900 to 1,000 hours a month is kind of what I'm averaging right now. So if I wasn't monetized, it would take me about 4 months. But I have a hell of a lot of videos out there. So that all helps. It all adds up. So who else is still in here? Tanner still here? What the hell? This thing didn't. Wait. Alright, wait. Sorry. This thing was stuck. Why wasn't it showing it? I was down to followers. Sorry. Yeah, that's all. NJ. Okay, I have 200 hours. Only 300 left. It was less than 3 months. I jumped up like 400 subs. Nice. I've had one of those first ice fishing videos. I got over 600 views. Didn't YouTube just get new studio? They have studio on the phone. And they update studio all the time. Alright. Was this thing gonna scroll? Sorry, I missed all these. I'm like, why isn't anybody commenting? How do you get a join button? Well, I think you have to be monetized to have a join button. And I remember Premiere saying you had to be designated as a gaming channel. Which you might be, NJ, I don't know. But I think you have to be monetized in order to have it. So until you get your other 33,000 hours and that, it's not going to happen. But you can do it on Patreon. I have Patreon, and people can be a member, $1, $5, or $10. Oh, I don't know. I haven't tried. Well, I have the Patreon, which is sort of the same thing. But Patreon, I put up videos that I don't put up on YouTube. So you're paying a month to be part of a Patreon of me on Patreon, and then I think there's like 8 videos up there now, 9. Other stuff I don't ever put on YouTube. It's a lot of stuff about editing and cameras and batteries and stuff that's flooded on YouTube. So for me as a fishing channel, that sort of stuff wouldn't get a lot. So I put them on there. JD87. Wait, what? What story are we coming in with here? Really? 2 NFL players? Dumb Border Patrol. Wow. That's really funny. The funny thing with me is, and it has to do with an NFL player actually, but somebody I went to school with. I went to school with Daryl Henley, who was, I don't know, it was like mid-90s, something like that, but he was like, no, I'm fishing light tomorrow on Saturday, Saturday, not Friday. Yeah, but he was like the #1 back for the Rams, defensive backer, like kickoff guy and all that, and everything else, those contracts and everything. Then he got busted trafficking cocaine at the airport. I'm like, really, dude? You have enough money? Bum, bum. Dum, dum. Yeah, I'm like, wow. Because I don't know, it was my mom. I didn't know. His brother was better than him in our high school, and his brother did good in college, but I don't know if he ever did get in the pros. But Daryl was the younger, and he got in, and my mom's like, because she loved the Rams. She's like, Daryl Henley. Didn't you go to school with a Daryl Henley? And I'm like, yeah, he was good on the football team. She goes, yeah, well, he's on my Rams. He's the #1 And I'm like, look, I got the high school yearbook out and looked it up, and when I saw his picture, I'm like, oh, but damn, that is him. And then he got busted for trafficking cocaine. That ended his career. It's like, oops. All right, we're gonna see, guys. Have you guys noticed that it's not blinking on me? It only blinked on me once at the wharf. So I don't know. I said I had YouTube in a folder inside a folder. Kind of weird, not on the actual page, and I moved it to there, and well, I don't know. So far, it's working. Wharf. Diving with R5. How are you doing? R5's in the house. Thanks for joining my late night second live of the night. Does that make sense? I was human fishing earlier, but I botched it and forgot my tripod, and it was awful. So I just decided to go, what the hell, I'll come up later. You're dumpster diving right now? Is that what R5's doing? She's dumpster diving? Yes, dumpster diver. Talking to Nikki. Nice. I do have to download that section of that. I gotta download that live so I can redo that panel the other night. Gotta start it from around the Premier Hell phone call. That was classic. Classic night. This ain't taking it. Well, no, yeah, I just need to get it downloaded so I can cut it down. This takes forever. I don't know if you ever downloaded your stuff off YouTube. It doesn't give much. Just join your family. What was I gonna say? I totally forgot. Somebody help me in the comments. I am losing my marbles today. I was gonna say something. It's just like, when you're gonna say something, all of a sudden it's just like, what the hell? Wait, what was I talking about? And it was something to do with something. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, I had a momentary bossy voice lapse. Yeah, downloading, I don't give much priority to it. So, yeah, one of those 2-hour lives takes me like 7-8 hours to download the damn thing. It's usually like 1 point something gigs. But, they're worried about people watching and upload speed. And, yeah, you try downloading your video off of it. It's just like, it's the slowest speed. The lives. I download the lives so I can cut them into little individual videos. Don't you know that? A lot of people do that. A lot of the podcasters do that. They have their whole live podcast, then they, yeah, being dumb here. Yeah, they do their podcast, and they take their podcast and they cut it down into little 5-10 minute segments, and they name it something that has to do with that 10 minutes of them talking about something within that like 3-hour podcast or whatever. It's smart. You're getting twice, It's kind of like going, seeing the Jimmy Kimmel highlights, how they make all their money off the show itself, then they take little clips of it and they put it on their YouTube channel. Just, intro, and then, yeah, it's smart. It's marketing. So that's why I downloaded. Kind of went into a whole long explanation there, but yeah. You download them so you can cut them up and upload them as best of lives. Well, I explained all that, and like 3 people left. Like, trying to help people out, being informational about how to do things, and everyone's like, "Oh, cool. All right, see ya." Last time I helped people out. Yeah, it's fun to do. I mean, it's good to do, and it makes sense. At least they liked it. I guess they were. Yeah, and I got more likes for a bit, and then yeah, I have a bunch of the human fishing ones I need to do, because those, remember, I cut down little teeny clips and then put them on TikTok. But I need to do a. Oh yeah, that's huge. That's even bigger than likes. I'm telling. Comments and likes. That's what drives the video to be driven more. I don't know. I'm sure it does at some point. It would have to, because it's interaction. So the algorithm's going to be following how many people are commenting along with how many likes and all that. So yeah, I'm sure it helps out in lives. It really helps out in videos, uploaded videos. That's why I always tell, like, I'm trying to tell all my people to, every comment from everybody else that's the crew, everyone in the crew leave a comment to that crew's comment. Because, that's like 20 people, and then each of those 20 people is another 20 people, and then suddenly it's got like 600 comments with me going back and leaving comments. And YouTube looks at that and goes, wow, look at all that interaction. Or the algorithms look at it and go, wow, that's a lot of interaction. People are interacting, people are getting involved. No, it says 3. On my end, it says 3. I don't know. It's not my usual. People might join in a bit. People are going to be wandering around. You know how they are. A lot of these livers checking in on me, then checking in somebody else, and then checking in. They make their rounds. Yeah, R5's here. How do people randomly show up? Yeah. Who knows? I don't think I've ever had that many in my streams. I think seriously, I think 20 is the most I've ever had. 18 or 20. I think the most likes I've ever had on a live during being live was like 26, 27. Yeah. I don't know if I ever had everybody in it once. Maybe I might get like 25 people in there. Yeah, that might help. Doing a giveaway and that, yeah, that'd draw people. I don't know. It doesn't. I don't think it works as much as it used to. So I did a whole bunch of giveaways, and yeah, I'd get a lot more comments and everything. And then I don't know. They just started gave away just as great stuff in that. They just started like. I think you gotta do it more sparingly now, because I was doing it once a month for a while. Yeah, I think it's better to keep it for a goal. I was just doing it once a month just because. A lot of people keep it for like the 1,000 giveaway, or if you do 1,000 likes on this video, I'll do a giveaway, that kind of thing. I said it's all marketing. It's all a game. It's the YouTube video game. And to be successful on it, you got to play the game, which I denied forever. So now I'm trying to get back into the game. I'll have to do a little video about that. Nah, oh, those never do well. My tips and tricks, my reviews, those do really well. I gotta do a lot more of those. Oh, I was saying earlier, I'm gonna get some Guggenbaits and do a review of Guggenbaits. I know I'm a little late, but I never did one. No, I got some $10 Amazon cards, and I don't know what to buy with them. So I'm kind of like, oh, well, that's weird. The light came in before telling me there was somebody else in here. That was weird. It went to 9, and then it went 2 to 3. That's hitting the like on the way in right there. I saw it live. Unalive. Yeah, but I figure I can get some of the baits, do the video, my honest review. I've seen one. What's his name? Dr. Hambone. When I did that video with him, he had some Guggenbaits. I just saw the packaging and that. I never actually felt one and hooked one up. And so, yeah, I might spend that $10 Amazon money on something that could help me do a video. If you just like go fish too bad. Yeah, yep. That's what I learned. That's why a lot of them are on Patreon now. I'm like, they're really good, they're really educational, but they're more video and camera and whatever sort of oriented, more tech type. So I'm like, well, I'll just put them on Patreon, $1 a month. I mean, you have $1, $5, and $10 that I was gonna do, but yeah. So I figure somebody really wants to see him, they trust me. Yeah, well, I did the fish and skate one. I tried to combine, my skateboarding with this cool skateboarding because I was at El Estero, and then I went and fished El Estero, and I did like 3 of them in that, and I figured, ooh, yeah, and the thumbnail was somebody like a cool skate shot and that. Nothing. They didn't take off. I got to redo it. It's just I'm gonna do a best of and take all 3 of the cool skate session stuff out, and then just do a random video like El Estero skate park session. Backroads, he did come in. What is up, Backroads? Back again? Oh, Noah Man showed up. Teespring.com. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Oh, we're talking YouTube. Yeah, I said you have your niche. They like my shows better. No man's. Hey, everyone. No, we were talking YouTube. We were talking hours. We were talking, yeah. R5 was in here. NJ was in here. We had some peeps come in. NJ said I hadn't seen it yet of that, but he uploaded my intro that I played for you guys the other night as a video on his too. Like, hey people, got a new intro. So hopefully that takes off. Maybe I can be like a intro creation person. Well, and graphics. Remember, I did the graphics for Low B now, and I did the intro for NJ. So I've done graphics, and I've done graphics now for somebody. Ooh, I'm up to 10, guys. I did graphics for somebody, and now I've done video intro for somebody. Yeah. Those editors, and graphic designers, they get paid a lot. I'm trying to change it. Yeah, I've been doing that too. But, yeah, I don't know. Just keep it consistent. Couple smiley faces. I keep mine consistent. I keep the first like 5 consistent, and then I do ones that are oriented to the video. That's the one I'm putting up in there. And then I have a set of them I do after that. So it's always consistent, and then there's different ones I put in. Like if I'm throwing a rattle trap, it's gonna be a rattle trap, bass fishing rattle trap, and then I'll go back into my normal generic ones after that. So that's the way I set up mine. I mean, you can go into Nomad, you can go in and do YouTube and Google keyword search. It's a keyword helper or analyzer, and yeah, you type in a word, and it'll give you all the searches that are associated with it, and they're ranking by number. So it's a pretty cool tool. If you utilize it. That's how I found out that under fishing, yeah, that's why I could, but I would definitely be, over their shoulder. Because, because, you know, I know how to edit. So, and there is a lot of stuff I'm sure other people can do better than me in the way I want to edit still, because I'm not there yet. But I would still be like, right there, a little bit of this, and then like, ooh, right here, just a little bit there, and I should have kept it, even adding that thing forever. PayPal.me/Central Coast Bass. Or is it dashes? I forget. You had the link somewhere. Yeah, but there's a lot to the backside of Will never called me. All right, I'll text him and tell him to call you ASP, all right? What'd you do? Like put, hey, I watch your videos all the time, man. I'm always on your lives. Give me a call. He's like, oh shit. Chris is still in the house. Will never called me. Yeah, I think that does sort of mess me up with him being there. In the position. No, clueless. That's only on Tuesdays. Snipe hunting is only allowed on Tuesday nights. Disarm. Disarm your weapon, crew. It's only Tuesdays. It's dedicated one night. There's a few in here, guys. There's still a few. Coffee. Roger, over and out. Yeah, there's still a lot of people that are coming in. One of them was in here earlier. That's a way regular. And some of the other regulars, yeah, there's still a few of them sitting out there. CCB, PayPal, yeah, they can email me the money. No, I says it's no, it's paypal.com/central. I think it's central dash coast dash bass. Yeah, that's what I like too, and that's why I got Patreon. I can do it through YouTube too, but yeah, Patreon members, I can go live just through Patreon, just to my Patreon subscribers. So that was my thought. Like when it gets going, suddenly a lot of people in here, the chat's flying, can't read it. Yeah, that's kind of cool if I'm live fishing that. But these sort of, then I could switch it over and do like a member only live where it's all the old schoolers. So yeah, I've thought about that. That was my fear of when I started the lives. I don't even know what that one is. It looks good though. It's a link. Good, I found it. I don't know if that's mine, but it's somebody's. It's a link. Well, okay, good. I found it. LOL. Wait, what? I don't know. My thing's blinking now. What's going on? I had to do that one time. Remember? I ended up being like 5 behind. I didn't think it was. LOL. Why are you making your soft plastic storage thingy smaller? I don't know. Just because I never really got in. I mean, I got into it. I was selling them pretty good for a little bit when I was promoting them. But no, I just want to be the ones I want to make. Just the ones that are like the best of what I found. You could always expand again later. I just like it being more underground. CCB Mafia. Will's I know, huh? /my/Will Hesh. So I got some other random freaking PayPal link floating. That's just somebody's gonna get money and they're like, CCB, you're the best. They'd be like, I got money from somebody, but what the hell's with this? CCB, you're the best. Where'd this link show up from? It's like, yeah, everybody run their PayPal link. I'm not in it for the money. I'm just here to have fun. Did you guys like the last video, the fun one with the one about that rod? I just want to be completely, totally. Stream is doing better now. I don't know. My hours or my data just renewed, but I used to never have problems even after, because I said it's phone set up as a business account, so. There shouldn't be anything wrong with it. It shouldn't be any different than it was when I had the good phone. And I said this thing hasn't Oh, and numbers. I thought you meant as far as that. Yeah, that might be it. Finally. Does anybody hit it to see if it works? Yeah, I watched one with somebody trying to lurking and working. All right, R5. Oh, okay. Well, no, because I thought you were talking about because I kept glitching. Because I kept getting kicked out every 10 minutes. But it only glitched once down there. It hasn't glitched at all here. It said, wait, what? What site? The link? PayPal.me. Really? PayPal's dangerous? You go to my website, it might say that. It's not. There's no malware on there. It's just because I don't have the SSL certificate. Actually, apparently. Was it the PayPal link that said that? Wow. Maybe it said that because it came from a link. Wow. Interesting. Trying to steal my whole bank account. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Donate that $10. It's the link. Really? But it's PayPal. This has nothing to do with me. Well, that's PayPal. That's a that that's has nothing to do with my website or anything. My account on PayPal is totally separate and all the rest of it. It might be slash Cynical's Bass, but that's not on me. I don't know. It seemed to work for everybody else. Donate to. Yeah. If it works. I don't know. You put up a new one. That's what my page is. I won't share it though. Has anybody hit the new link? I can't believe. I can't. That's not on me. It doesn't say that when I go there. I'll have to try that tomorrow, I guess. My PayPal.me/. I think you have to put codes in it. I think. Well, now you got me wondering. All right, I'll be back in a second. I think it's all one word. I think it's the way he has it. Oh, guys, it's exactly the way he has it. Remember, it's the paper. That's the one I was doing. That's the way it is. There's no dashes. Oh, the dashes is in Teespring. That's right. Yeah, PayPal.me/Cynical's Pass. I have no idea. I have no idea why it would be dangerous. I mean, yes, Cynical's Bass in it, but that's a totally separate entity. should have nothing to do with me. I mean, it has to do with me because you can donate to it. But weird, it doesn't work. Oh, you know what? Take out the www dot and see if that works. PayPal.me. Yeah, do it like that, but do the https dot // and then paypal.me without the www. I don't know why that would make a difference, but it might for some reason. Yeah, no, just do the same one you did, but with the HTTP and then just PayPal. They might be thinking with the, you're like some old school person that puts. Was he? Oh, it was in there. Oh, he put. Oh, that's right. That's right. He was putting PayPal.com. Yeah, he was putting PayPal.com. That was on the last one. Yeah, PayPal.com. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's just PayPal.me. Not .com. .me. .me. Yeah, that's exactly why. Glad you caught that fishing with Tanner. It's an aware man right there. Me. Yeah, he was doing .com. It's .me. Me. And that one's actually set up. That's a business account too. When you do the .me, because my PayPal is business. We scared him away. I don't know. No, he'll be back. No, mine's yeah. I shipped it today. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was gonna tell you that. Yeah, backwards. I shipped it today. See, guys, but I have this. See, business. My PayPal set up as a business. So yeah, when you do the PayPal.me one, it actually charges me a fee. If you just use the .com.me, dude, Noah's drunk. I hack accounts, Noah. So. No, that's not. You have You have .com.me / no. It's just PayPal.me / Santa Cruz Bass. Not .com.me.com. You didn't. He's on like five different lives right now. He's forgetting where he is. He's like, huh? What? Yeah, I know. You had it right in that one chat. You had it right in the chat at 10:17. PayPal.me / Santa Cruz Bass. PayPal wins. Wait, where's Noah going? Don't leave. He threw in the towel. Down. I know. He said later. Like, Noah, where are you going? I don't know. It is. It's almost. Well, it's almost 11:30 there. I'm done. I'm done. What was that movie? I said, guys, give my ball back. I'm going home. Center goes. Close. So close, Tanner. So close. Oh, what a great night. HTTPS. Test, test. I'm trying. See? Noah wasn't kidding. It's hard to do. I can't do it. I can't do it here. I'm still here. Well, Fishing with Tanner's trying. He can't get it. It is.com. No, it's PayPal.me. The paper's right there. I just showed it to you. It's PayPal.me. It's the same link that's in the description of my videos. Every time I click on it, it goes there. It should be. The links in all my, not my lives. There you go. Somebody try that link. That should take you there. We're like, this is link experimentation. Remember the other day we had to be, it's case sensitive. Remember that whole night we had we were trying to get somebody on the panel? God, it's no. Is that the right link? Backroads has already used it a bunch of times. Noah's used it. Should take you right to me. It says me on it. I think my icon's even on it, isn't it? Isn't my Seneca's Bass avatar's on there, right? Oh, good. You found it again, Noah. But yeah. Isn't it at the top? Isn't my CCB icon on there? Took his ball. Yeah, there we go. He got it working. Thank you. You don't have to do that, but so you're doing. I know exactly, huh? All that effort, but at least now we have the ball rolling. I said it didn't seem that hard on my end. I mean, I said I can't type anything in the chat when I'm here. When I'm in StreamYard, I can type in the chat, so I could actually put my link myself. But I can't do it when I'm on my phone on YouTube. Or can't leave a chat. Ow, my elbow. Damn. Yeah, Backroads. I don't know when you're supposed to get it. Last time she told me, she told me that Tuesday, and he got it on Tuesday. She didn't say anything, but this is what, Thursday? You'll probably get on Monday. Let's get you empty. Evidently, I didn't. Yeah. Evidently, you found a way to put a link that goes to something that says caution. So it has to be a link. You got. I want PayPal a lot. I just don't share many people's PayPal. I know. I said this one is. I said mine set up. Is yours a business? I mean, mine set up as a business. I said, see, it's cool because all the numbers are on the back. But yeah, see, stuck out a business because I set that up. I set it up through when I had my store. And oh no, that's it. I set up when I was selling my artwork off of eBay. That's when I set PayPal. So I was able to set it up as a business account. I don't know if you can do the PayPal.me if you're not a business. I think all the other transactions are just when you know the person's email and you go through that way. But I think the PayPal.me thing is only for business. That's why they charge me. It's not much, it's minimal, but I do get a transaction fee when you go through the link. But hey, it's less than what YouTube takes when I get a super chat. So remember, super chats take 30%. PayPal doesn't take very much compared to that. Yeah, I'm back at it. Oh. Oh, is that what I'm supposed to do? Captain Clues. I usually just put my card number, expiration date, and 3-digit code in the live stream. Yeah. Well, oh, that link. The merch link, that's right. I'm thinking of putting merch in the yeah. I want the captain. I lost sound for a while. Well, you were working anyway. Well, they make 30%. Yeah, so think about it. If you watch those, who was this? Was that Fisherman Tanner? Oh no, backwards. What do you think about it? You watch Island Life, make 300-400 bucks. I'm feeling you working. Yeah, you make him watch him. 300 bucks a night. Sometimes 400 bucks a night. Well, take away 30% of that. Times that by freaking how many tens of thousands of people live on YouTube every night. Yeah, they that's why they won't take it away. That's why even like some of these grow channels I said, I'm like, it's kind of sub for sub kind of, but the amount of money they're making, YouTube's not going to freaking shoot themselves in the foot. They're like, they're right. It's not really violating the policy. Let it go. They're making us a lot of money. They're adding to our billions of dollars a year. Let them keep streaming. Remember, I said Uh, um, I was last year, like when the whole freaking signing up and having to apply to COPA and all that other stuff. I told people, I'm like, well, it's not gonna be no big deal, guys. Everyone's like, it's gonna end channels, it's gonna do this, and then everyone's saying, oh yeah, and then in January they're like gonna up the monetization policy and this and that, and uh, it's not a joint, it's more like a bowl, but I gotta go. All right. Hey, at least you're honest, man. You know when you gotta go. You're like, whoa, there's like five of you. I gotta go. I'm out. Yeah, I said YouTube's kind of it's it's a lot of work. It's weird. It went from kitty cats and home videos to a business and incredible creators on the platform. So that's where it's going. It's expanding, being more business oriented, and becoming something that people can make a really good living at. Wouldn't have thought of that back in 2005 when it was just uploading cat videos and Johnny eating peas and the kid tripping out the door. Now it's like the funniest home video ones. When that's how it started, and now it's become something really incredible. So it's going to expand along with it. All right, any comments? Come on. Any feedback out there? Yeah, I mean, that's what I said. It spawned an industry. Sorry, I'm working listening. That's why. All right, good. I just want to make sure you guys were listening. Not that I was just like offending or something. Everyone's like, he's going on one of those rants again. Don't comment. Don't disrupt him. No, they don't really. Ran on, brother, ran on. I don't know. YouTube doesn't. They're not shooting themselves in the foot. They're just complying to what they have to. I mean, they were the newest in the field. They were the newest in the field. None of this was scripted when this sort of thing happened, and everybody else uploading. It was just a copyright issue. Just so it was your own content, they loved it. Yeah, content, and then then the whole copyright thing, and then the whole censorship of adult, not adult, and the whole ad focusing on kids, not all that. Yeah, all that. But it's stuff they have to adapt to. They're a business, and they're a billion and billion-dollar business a year. Everybody on this end, as the viewer, now it's like, oh, they're why are they doing this? Why are they doing that? Well, because they're looking towards the future and expanding a business. It's the way it works. Shooting in the foot comes from the people that do it. And the whole COPA scare. You know how many people like jumped on the whole COPA thing and made tons of money off it because their videos just got tons and tons of views from it? Because it was like a scare tactic. It was kind of comparable to the Y2K thing. Yeah, exactly. No, but it was the whole Copa thing was like to me. I went through the Y2K thing, and everybody saying and selling you all this stuff, and just the hype, and yeah. And I said everybody jumped on it. When I turned on my phone and I hit recommended channels I'd never even heard of, all of a sudden it's all the facts about Copa, how to deal with Copa. Copa's gonna destroy YouTube. Copa's gonna just everywhere. And I was on a lot of panels and I'm with a lot of other people. And I'm like, you're probably just gonna have to click a box, and you're just gonna have to designate yourself, not kids. I mean, it might hurt some kids' channels and stuff. Yes, obviously, but you couldn't do that on YouTube Kids. You would you couldn't target them. But those people didn't start on YouTube Kids. They started on YouTube. Yeah, it's like I don't know. Well, hello. Sorry, but the law's been around for 10 years. You should have thought about that before, at least taking that into the business plan for doing kids videos on YouTube. As far as acquiring monetization and money from it, that it might, yeah, they should know the law. It's been around way before YouTube had adapted, and they adapted it. Well, 2010, 2012 was the reissued part of COPA that they weren't complying to for 8 years, and they had to get sued in order for all this to happen. They could have done that back in 2010 when the new ad- addition to the COPA internet thing came about, but they ignored it. Kept mining information on kids' channels. It was YouTube that did it to themselves. It's like look the other way till you get caught. That's the way a lot of big businesses work. You can let it go, make billions and billions of dollars off it, and then suddenly somebody goes, you know what? Are they complying to this and this and that? And they're like, ah, damn it. They finally caught on to us. Ah, well, let's just settle for 125 million and move on. We'll add this little blurb about you have to comply to COPA now. And that is, in fact, billions and billions and billions of dollars later that happens. Yes. So, does anybody think this stream's going to be monetized? Is it suddenly going to show up saying limited or no ads due to content? Go for the fucking name anymore. Maybe. I know it came out in early 2000s, but there was a new, I don't know, addition to it in I think it was 2010 or something like that. That because they were trying to protect the kids. 1984. I mean, they were trying to protect the kids. I mean, it's a good thing. But the whole issue was that they were collecting data on the kids show. The kids could be watching, and you're not allowed to collect data on kids under 13 years of age. So that's where the whole thing came from. And like I said, it wasn't whatever that agency is that did COPA, the F FCC is radio. It's the other one, FD, whatever. I know. Who knows? It's like But yeah, it was a lawsuit brought up by somebody else, and they went to the people that it's not FCC, it's whatever that was. They went to them and said, "Hey, we have a lawsuit. We think they're gaining information and targeting ads specifically to the certain age group of the videos that our kids are watching." And so they went, "Oh yeah, let's join." And yeah, and so yeah, that's where the whole COPA thing came from, and them getting involved in it. They didn't initiate any sort of penalties or anything. It was somebody else that was doing a class action suit on YouTube for it. Independently got COPA involved. So that's how it all started. But they made good money. They made a lot of good money before they got caught. And what they paid out, what, 125 million, wasn't it? Was the settlement? Which is nothing. I mean, that's, yeah, it's getting a lot of views. Let's throw Jack on it. No, I don't think it was that. No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. No, it wasn't that. It was they were looking at what the kids watched, and then they were collecting that data, and then they were putting ads on the videos they watched that they thought would be appealing to them because of the other videos they had watched. So it was targeting videos specifically to them. Like, yeah, so they would learn, so they would annoy their parents about something or something like that. That's what it was about. Not accidentally an alcohol ad running on a kid's video. It was, oh, this kid likes French fries. He watches things on French fries. So, ooh, we know that now. So here we're gonna run ads from McDonald's or something like that that has to do with French fries. So this kid will go, oh, I want to go to McDonald's. I want French fries. You just, all right. Okay, well, I guess I'm not getting your humor, clueless. You're like me. I say things and people are like, huh? I'm like, oh, that's big. Yeah. But that led me to, I think, coming up with a good analogy of what was actually going on and what people don't understand about it. Good example, though. Yeah. Yeah, but that's what it was about. Yeah, I know. You came in with your gun cocked tonight because you wanted to take out a gray. You're like, I'm sniped. I'm ready. I'm on the grassy knoll. I'm ready. Wrong night. Wrong night. Disarm that weapon. Disarm that weapon. I'm strapped every night now. Yeah, well, you can be strapped because you can snipe an actual troll. There was actually a troll in here earlier on my when I was doing the human fishing. I think it was Ryan, but yeah, he was saying he wanted to eat me and something about sausages and all kinds of derogatory stuff. But nobody took him out. I don't know, maybe, but yeah, he was a definite troll. I think there were two of them in that were earlier when I did human fishing. Yeah, yeah. If you follow the chats, he was saying something about that. Yeah, I do it every Thursday, Captain. It's every Thursday at, well, now it's 6:30, and it'll move later as it gets darker later here. Yeah, I have to do it after the sunset, so it'll get later and later and later. I don't know how it's going to go in the summer because it gets late so late. Dark wise, like 9 o'clock, which is when it kind of shuts down. Yeah, it is, and it's my kind of humor too. That's and the funny thing is like you said, one person last week I think is the only first person that ever got upset, and it was kind of because there was a group of people I scared, and they were waiting, and they wanted to watch because they saw me recast, and then there were some other people over here that had been watching, and it was a guy and his girlfriend, and yeah, she kind of got scared, and all of a sudden and everybody laughed at him when they got scared, and I don't know, one of them said something to him, and the guy goes, "Fuck you," and I'm like, "Ooh, that's the first person that doesn't like it." Oops. No, everybody's a good sport. Everybody loves it. It's like, I mean, I watch Ellen. Sometimes the Ellen DeGeneres show, and she loves scaring people, and she scares celebrities, she scares audience people, she scares the directors. She loves a good scare. So I was hoping to go along, that line, and yeah, it's turned out great. Everybody loves it. Like I said, it's always different. The reactions, just it's always fun. Except tonight when I fucked up, forgot my tripod, and had to go like incognito with it. To everybody else, I was talking to a set of brochures all night because the way my phone was and that, and people would just see me leaning over, and I'm leaning over on a table, and there's brochures, and I'm talking to myself. Yeah, yeah, but that's what so many people said that to me. Like, "Oh, I couldn't figure out what the hell why you were talking to those pamphlets." Because you remember, I'm here. There's nobody around me. There's a table. There's a stand of brochures. My phone's sitting on it. You can't see my phone really, and I keep leaning over talking to the brochures like I'm talking to somebody. Like, "Oh yeah, yeah, that's great." And people are walking by me going, I mean, when it's a phone, not tripod, they're like, "Oh, okay." That's one thing, but it looked like I was just a crazy man, homeless guy talking to something. I did that. Okay, my humor. I did that once at well, where was I? I was in San Francisco and I was mailing something, and I set up in the counter. And she goes, "Anything hazardous?" Blah 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 blah. I'm all, "No, it's just a couple plutonium rods." And she's like, "You cannot say that. You cannot say that." I'm like, "Just kidding." Yeah, and she got all bent out with me. I'm like, I'm all, "No, just a couple plutonium rods." And she was like, she actually seriously got mad at me. Or scared the other people. It's like my friend used to say, grab everything you can before the selfish people do. Real man Cook, what is up? Real man Cook is in the house, guys. Not much. We're just chatting, talking about all kinds of random stuff. Some YouTube stuff, some fishing stuff. Real men do cook. Oh yeah, I've cooked at two different. I cooked at a restaurant here in Carmel, and I cooked when I went to school and worked at Cal Poly. I've cooked everything. from pizza to brochettes to pasta to, yeah. Real men do cook. You did not do that, Captain. Yeah, that'll get you in a lot of trouble right there. What happened? It's that reminds me of oh, Captain Clueless. You just reminded me of a good story. Mark really didn't get detained. The guy actually left. Well, that was good. Um, yeah, I when I worked at Marshall's, we had this one manager that kept us there sometimes till like usually we're out by 10. Yeah, so yeah, we had this manager and she kept keeping us late, and so this one night we were there and she stayed so late that the alarm company called and called the first time and somebody talked to him or she talked to him and said, "Oh yeah, we're just working late." And then and then we were there for like another 20 or 30 minutes and all of a sudden the phone rang again. And I was like, "Oh, let me answer it, let me answer it." And I wanted to answer it and go, "Hello?" And they'd be like, "Oh, this is the alarm company. Is everything okay?" I'm like, I was gonna go, uh, who who do you need to talk to? And like, "Oh, can we talk to the manager?" I was gonna go, she's a little tied up at the moment. But it totally reminded me of what you did. Because the phone rang and I don't know, somebody went to go look at it and they go, "Oh, it's the alarm company again." I'm gonna let me answer it. And that's what I was gonna say, like, "Hello? Yeah, we're still here. Oh, you want to talk to the manager?" "Well, she's a little tied up at the moment." And everybody else is like, dude, I'm like, "No, I would have done it." They didn't let me answer the phone, but I was going for it, and they're like, and the manager actually picked it up before I got to it because I was pissed. I'm like, "Dude, we're supposed to be out here by 10. It's not like 11:30. Like, why is she making us clean? Why didn't we get this stuff done?" And I'm all, "If that phone rings again, it's the alarm company. I'm gonna call up and I'm gonna do a prank on them." I was like, "You wouldn't have done that." I'm like, "Yeah, I would have." She's pissing me off. Okay, you guys all right? I think I've told stories and stories about what I used to do after hours in Marshalls before we closed. Because we closed and then we spent like a half hour cleaning up, and usually I was done with everything, and I would always get on the PA and like put voices from like kids games and everything else over it. And one time I had like a whole lightsaber fight thing because we had some of the toys that were the so I figured I'd put on PA and I'm all like, "Hey guys, I'm stuck in a I'm back here in the warehouse. We have some trouble. Please come." Yeah, I did this whole like Star Wars scene with the lasers and stuff, saying I needed help in lower receiving. The force is here, and it was funny too because some of the newer employees that hadn't closed with me were like, when we went up to clock out, they're like, "Dude, that was so funny. That was like the greatest scene I've heard." And yeah, and then half of them are like, dude, how come you don't get fired? Well, they know I keep it entertaining. I'm here on time. I never take days off. They allow me to have some fun after the fact. It keeps them entertained. They love it. Yeah, that's Star Wars. Yeah, I remember what I did, but yeah, it was. And then I did part of it and I stopped. And then I did it again like 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later, and I was just like, guys, nobody's come. I'm serious. We have an issue in lower receiving. I don't even remember the whole skit. I wish I had that recorded. I don't know if R5's still in here. Real man cooking? She might be. I don't know. She's been working. She's in the background. She's lurking. She's two eyes looking to the side. Send him. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Some of the managers would be like, all right, enough's enough. I'm like, what? I'm trying to entertain people while they're recovering. I'm already done. I was always done a half hour before we closed. They'd be like, go clean your department. I'm like, dude, it's done. It's spotless. Then I'd leave and play around on the PA. Yeah, anyway, I hated that place. There was a lot of fun times at Marshall's. Mostly on my own expense. Oh, low battery. Yeah, that's right. Glad my smartphone does something for me. I forgot I have to plug it in. My battery's running low. They told me that a little bit ago. I forgot. Because I was live and I didn't have time to charge it in between. Haha, look at that. Full battery. Bingo bango. We're charging. We're good to go. It's got 4 lights. It's done got 4 lights. I haven't charged that thing in a while. Across the department stores. I was eventually fired. Well, yeah, I worked for 9 years, and I was eventually fired. No charger on the boat. All right, guys, I gotta take a little pee break. I'll be right back. Chat amongst yourselves. I'm back. Why? I didn't lose anybody? Really? All right. Did I miss anything? Where's those? I mean, you worked for him for 11 months? Yeah, and I worked for him for 9 years. Worked in the back of warehouse 3 years as a kid. Nice. Yeah, no, I worked for him for 9 years. 9 years. And they fired me, what, like 4 days before Christmas. Happy, happy, joy, joy. And I didn't even, in the middle of my shift, too. Not even at the end. I had like 2 hours left, and they called me to the office. And they fired me. I told this story. I think I told this on Tuesday, Storytelling Tuesday. What I do, I was in the office, and well, I was kind of upset. I wasn't in there because I was in trouble. I just went up there because she called me up there to talk to my manager for my department because I had some issues with something that wasn't done by the person when I left the night before. No, well, yeah, I went up. I got going about, God, this place drives me crazy. Like, if you ever found me hanging from a noose, it'd be from this place because that's how it drives me. I mean, just being kind of sarcastic about it and all that. And then I got filled up more, and I'm like, and I'd said this to the head manager before. I'm like, this kind of place that would make you want to go up on the roof with a rifle and just start shooting people. And and seriously, I said that to the head manager, Linda, years before that, and she just looked at me and goes, "Tell me about it." Yeah. And so I said to her, and at the time we just had, I don't know, we just had a policy meeting because we had to watch a video about if a mass shooter comes into the store, how to react and all that. And so I said to her, and she goes, "Well, I'm gonna have to report that." I'm like, "What are you talking about? I'm just kidding." She goes, "No, dude, do you want to watch the video again?" And I went, "The video's how to avoid a mass shooter, not how to be a mass shooter." 'Cause, yeah, I mean, yeah, you gotta remember, she's like, oh, anyway, yeah. And then she said it to me like, I kept going on, and I said, "What?" And they're like, "What you do? Why'd you say that? You can't say it." And I'm like, "Well, I was just joking." And she said, "Yes, Lisa." Yeah. And so I'm like, yeah. And she said it like a couple other times. Like, "No, seriously, do you want to watch the video?" And I'm all, again, it's about how to avoid a mass shooter, not how to be a mass shooter. I mean, being a total like smart ass comedian, like I was on stage with her when she was saying that. And well, yeah, evidently she reported it. Then I had to meet with HR, and they were talking about am I depressed? Am I, am I feeling depressed? Have I ever had suicidal thoughts? I'm like, no. Yeah, and then 2 weeks after that, called the office and fired. I'm like, and my first thought was, okay, so basically you're firing me because you say I violate policy, which I don't think there's any policy that says you can't say you want to be a mass shooter. Yeah, and yeah, I totally could have sued him. I mean, I don't think there's any policy about what I said. And but after that, one of my friends, it was my friend Ash went, and this is the first time it kind of dawned on me because of what I said, right? Like being disgruntled, wanting, you know, yeah, the suicidal part, but the gun and he goes, "But dude, isn't that like the total opposite of what they should do?" And I went, "Yeah, okay, so you have a guy that comes into your store and you have an employee and he's talking about going up on the roof and shooting people, and then you fire him." doesn't. And I went, dude, you're right. That would, I mean, maybe like mandatory counseling or something like that, but to just fire the guy after 9 years, like for nothing. And this is, and this is what he was talking about, was being disgruntled and having a, I mean, it makes no sense. Yeah, it's not clear. It's like I said, I didn't really think about it until my friend brought it up, and I went, like a light went off. I'm like, yeah, you're right. That would be absolutely the wrong thing to do. Like we had no idea. Wait, I tried to whip the loss of his guy for. Yeah, but I said I didn't think about that, and I went, that is kind of true. Like that's like the reverse psychology. Like that would be a trigger. Like I say that, then I meet with HR, and then they fire me. So might that not be a trigger for somebody that was obviously I was nowhere near serious, but someone that might have been serious to walk into the store with an AK-47 and just total backwards philosophy. I think they were just out to get me. And I was getting a little bitter for working there for 9 years, and I suddenly had 3 write-ups in a couple of years when I never had any. And the manager I said that to is a manager that I got all the write-ups for because I went off on her a lot about inadequacies in her, I don't know, her managerial skills. So, and then they denied me for unemployment. So, insult to injury right there. They gave me all the stuff, told me where to go sign up for unemployment, this and that, and everything else. And yeah, I go through that. I have to interview everything else. They call me back up and go, "Oh yeah, you violated policy, and you're not eligible for unemployment." Like what the fuck? Could have protested that too, and I probably would have won. But is what it is at this point. So yeah, I could have. I could have. I mean, well, I probably could have sued him for unlawful, unlawful firing or whatever. Because they didn't give me a policy number, but they hit me so quickly. They sent me in there. I sat down, like, yeah, you're terminated right now. Well, and then they started giving me all this money. Like, we're gonna cash out your vacation. We're gonna cash out your sick hours. Here, blah blah blah. Here's like 1,000 something dollars. Wrongful termination is what. Yeah, wrong. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I had a lot of people when I talked to other managers and that, and he's like, they just said you violated a policy, yeah. But I told him the story about what I said, and he goes, we don't have any policies that would violate for you to say that. Did they give you a policy number? Like what number? What policy? But yeah, but like I said, they called me in. They hit me off guard. They just started saying, "Here's," gave me like 1,000 something dollars for all my stuff and that, and said sorry. And I was like, and I was, obviously disgruntled being there. And they're like, "Oh yeah, since you were fired, you can sign up for unemployment." And then unemployment went, nope, you got fired. You violated policy. You can't get unemployment. Suddenly I'm a southern drawn old guy. No wonder people like my life so much later after getting into my skits. Yeah, it was so bullshit. Uh, it was right around that time. It was around that time. It was after the Vegas and the one that happened after that. It was a year ago, December, but it did coincide with when, because of the Vegas and all that, that Marshalls and a lot of corporate companies had to send out a mass shooting, yeah, mass shooting video that all the employees had to watch. Oh, real man cooking. I know it was. Yeah, it was just. Yeah, it was. It just happened to coincide. I think when I said that, I think it was like 3 weeks before that we had to watch the how to handle a mass shooter in your store video. So it was definitely unfortunate timing. But it was current, and I'm a current comedian, so that's why I got it into my skit. All right, corn farts, he's back. Yeah, it was a current subject to. Oh, really, it kicks me out. No corn, no law. I said that the last time he did an Instagram upload was 11 days ago. He hasn't posted anything about his baits or anything. He's just it's AWOL. Sorry, I know we are on a totally different subject, like corn farts asked. So I thought I'd update periodically within the stream. Yeah, we were talking about my yeah. I just thought it was funny because she's like, because I said I wanted to be the match, and she's like, "You want to watch the video again?" And my quick wit response was, "Yeah, I know," but it was just, I mean, I just the whole, just the whole line of, that's how to avoid a mass shooter, not how to be. That was that was the whole funniness for me was just, I don't know. I joked about that, but hopefully that's not the case. And I was joking he was in traction or something. But yeah, what? I mean, why would you fire someone that's thinking that way? And the fact is, if it was someone that was thinking that way and they did that and they actually came back and did it, that would change all the policies so quick. I mean, yeah, people come back to them and be like, "What were you thinking?" Like, "Oh, well, I mean, he seemed volatile. We don't want him working here if he seems volatile, so we fired him." Yeah, exactly. It would change everything. They'd be like, "Wait, you said you what?" He said what? And you did what? Well, he seemed angered. He seemed depressed. We didn't know what to do if we kept working here. But but wait a minute. What did he say exactly? It's like that's a whole Saturday Night Live skit right there. Exactly. Captain Clueless sees exactly where I'm coming from. It makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. It's like, wrong protocol, wrong protocol. Ixnay on fire A, Ixnay on fire A. It's not good idea. What did he just say? Oh, okay. Sorry, I forgot part of this. This is the one when I explained it on my things. Um, no, here's the funny thing. I forgot to tell you guys this, but when I was up there and I was doing this, this is hilarious. It was Irene, who's the younger manager that I had issues with. I worked there before she was a manager, and she became manager. But anyway, and they were E-logging this other guy that's a newer manager. During this conversation, when I said that to her the first time, I went, after I said that, she's like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "No, I don't even own a gun." The other manager goes, "Dude, you can go down to Big Five and get a rifle in a day." And I turned to him and went, "E-logging, is that really what you would want to say to someone like me if I was anywhere serious?" Yeah, he actually told me where he could go buy a rifle in a day. And that was my response. E-logging, you're a manager, right? Is that really what you would want to say to me during this scenario? When I just said I don't even own a gun? You're going to pop up and go, "Dude, you can go to Big Five and buy a gun right now." I was like, what? So, yeah, the protocols that went on in that office when I wasn't even in trouble. Yeah, I wasn't even in trouble. I was just up there talking to him, and that's where this conversation led. That's, and I'm just like, really? She's going, "Do you want to watch the video again about the mass shooter?" And he's over here going, "What, you don't like guns? Well, I know where you can go buy a gun within a day." I know. It's like, but we were just like Clueless said, like, is that really the protocol you want to go through? And the fact that the other manager's trying to tell me where I can go buy a gun. And I called him on it. I'm like, really? I know I'm nowhere near serious, but I mean, just the whole protocol about that whole scenario, I could have easily formed a lawsuit after I got fired just about that whole conversation. And one like hands down, like, what? He said, what? Yeah, it's like I said, it was pretty damn interesting. Trenchcoat Mafia. Hey, Doomsday, how you doing? Doomsday is in what? I'm at 11. Earlier I had 16 likes. What's going on? Forgot not to post numbers. Oh, really? I don't care. I don't think numbers. I don't think that works. What's we? Oh, we're doing jokes now. What's the scariest thing about? Oh, do you? I've never heard that. You know, he did it. That is true. That is true. Yeah, but that was my whole. I mean, I have this whole. I think I'm pretty sure I did it. I don't know. I told the whole story live about what I just told about how I got fired about a year ago when I got fired because everyone was there at the time and they wanted me to tell the story. I think it was on a Tuesday night. I don't know if it was so called Tuesday night storytelling or it was Tuesday night hangouts, but yeah. But I just retold it again with you guys, and yeah, I mean that's corporate though. Corporate is just so fucked up, I guess. I mean, the majority of them, just the way they handle people, the way they talk to people, the way they manage people, is just terrible. Just tell the same story every Tuesday. No, the funny thing is, I just got keeping it real. Yeah, I'm always real. Hello, I just did that fishing show about those rods. I did a fishing show about the rods, and I did a fishing show about the reels. It's like, no, I keep it real. If there's something out there that's a shitty product and all that, I'm gonna tell you. If I love it, I'm gonna tell you I love it too. But Berkeley Cherrywood, yeah, piece of shit. I mean, you saw it. That's why I kept that real. Yeah, why? Yeah, I mean, oh, that was the whole thing of why I did that video that I just did because I captured it. I had I did not know he bought that rod and I was just watching the way it broke. If you actually go back and watch it, like he it barely even hit those reeds in that. Like I don't know. I was like I thought he hit it really hard, but when I rewatched it that from when it was not broke to when it became broke, he barely even hit those freaking. That's when he like suddenly grabbed the line and yanked it out of the reeds and that because he had already noticed that it broke his rod. I know. That's why I said I almost in the beginning. I almost said this is a consumer report, but I reworded it in the actual video. But yeah, and the fact that my experience was with these rods 10 years ago, and they're still being produced, and they're still breaking like freaking toothpicks. It's just freaking amazing. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I just said I was shocked. You can see it in that live. Just my whole. I mean, that's why I put it in there because it's. I hadn't thought about these reels in 10 years. What the hell was that? Oh, it's a cat. I thought a skunk just went by. Yeah, I hadn't. I had my experience that long ago. And never thought about them, and you can see it. That's why I put that part in my review because I wanted to be honest, be real, and you can tell my real reaction to. Is that cherrywood? He's like, yeah. What? They're still making that piece of shit. Favorite reel? Pufferfish. Uh-huh. Got it. Best reel. Um, well, I did the one best reel for under 100. It's the original Bass Pro Shops Pro Qualifier. Uh, Spinners. I don't use spinner baits, so I can't tell you. But as far as bait casting, some of my best. Hey, free reel. Yeah, exactly. Something that's free. No, my best, the Bass Pro Shops and the Abu Garcias. You just got to go higher quality. You got to go in the, well, even the spinner net, you got to go around the, I don't know, I would say $80 range. At least the Bass Pro Shops. They have the Bass Pro Shops qualifier spinning reel too. Yeah, you got to go. If you're looking at those cheap, yeah, if you're going like the 39, 49, 59 with reels stuff, it's just a graphite frame. It's less. It's just no. Like you just said, $80 and above. Yeah, around that era, around that price range. No, I don't. No, ugly sticks are pieces of crap. Yeah, they last a long time, but they're heavy. They don't have much sensitivity. Yeah, special equipment is their junk. I don't know. It's bad. Yeah, but I think those reels that go for $100 are still graphite frame. I've always said this, and I have tips and tricks on this and that. Yeah, aluminum frame. Even if it's, I think Luz even has a reel that's like 130, and it's still a graphite frame. I'm like, and Luz has a lot of those. I noticed there's a lot of 70, 80. Yeah, there's a lot of 70, $80 range Luz that are, they're still graphite frame. I'm like, how are they getting this much money out of a graphite frame reel? It's I learned that long time ago. Aluminum frame or nothing. It literally fell apart in my hands. Yeah, I don't. I'm sure the higher end ones are good, just like Abu Garcia. When you get the aluminum frame, the reels are good. And same thing with Bass Pro Shops. And I'm assuming it's probably most companies. If you get above a graphite frame, whatever their cost point is, that reel's probably going to last longer. Graphite wears. I mean, it's I don't know. It's you need aluminum grade or aircraft grade aluminum on a reel. That thing will last usually. And yeah, usually $80 and above. Yeah, and it costs a lot more, right? Well, it probably costs over 100 or something. Yeah, they're just introductory stuff. They're introductory grade. But I don't preach that. I'm like, hey, you guys might just be starting out. Oh, yeah, pens are good. Pens rods. Yeah, but I tell people, I'm like, yeah, I mean, just get, aluminum frame, at least six bearings or more. And even if you're just getting into it and you get way into it or whatever, that reel is you're probably gonna fish that reel for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Get a graphite one, uh, maybe a year out of it if you're lucky, depending on depending on which one it is. But that's just the shit they put out there to. to grab the market, get a lot of sales out of like Walmart and anything else. People that are just dabbling in it that might get into bass fishing for a year or something and then never do it again. That's what those reels are around for. And it makes them a lot of money. But it's not gonna last. I mean, and I've seen a lot of people back in the day because evidently the Abu Garcia, and especially their combos, were big. Yeah, and it got big on YouTube for a while. Like everyone was reviewing the Abu Garcia Black Max combo and the Abu Garcia Silver Max combo, and then I saw a lot of those companies like a couple years or companies, but YouTube channels. That suddenly a year or two later, then I see them doing a video about or mentioning in a video that yeah, well, I remember I promoted that Abu Garcia, but I'm starting to have problems with this, so I'm not sure if my earlier year review was like, yeah, I'm like, I won't review a reel until I fish it for like 6 months. So anybody out there that's watching, it might be a sponsor or something. Yeah, don't give me a reel and expect me to review it the day I get it. Let me fish it for like at least 6 months. Get some wear and tear on it, catch some fish on it. Then I'll tell you what I think about your reel. But I ain't gonna do it that day. I think Nectar was watching. Yeah, no, it's kind of the same thing with. I mean, rods are a little bit different. All right, clueless. All right, Captain. See ya. Captain is out. Captain off the bridge. Captain off the bridge. Yeah, rods are a little bit different. Rod, I don't know. Maybe let me fish it for like a month. Get some time on it, everything else. Get the casting and that stuff. Uh, but yeah, reels. No, I would say it would take me at least 6 months of fishing it constantly, before I'd actually do a really good, comprehensive review on a reel. But they don't want that anymore. They want to send you something and have you review it right away. Well, yeah, brand new reel, brand new everything. Yeah, no fish on it, no clicks on it. Fishing for a day. Oh, it casts amazing. Oh, the drag is so smooth. Suddenly, 2, 3 months later, you catch a lot of fish on it. Yeah, exactly. Lures are totally. I mean, I don't know. Lures are different. I'm just talking real. I'm talking about the hardware part, like, and even line. That stuff. I only promote what I've fished for a long time. When I have it and I fish it for like 6 months, a year, I'll do a review on it, either good or bad. But I'm not gonna be one of those people that just hey, we want you to review our new line. We have a new fluoro, or we have a new reel, or baits are different. Baits, a week or two of fishing them, I can tell. A couple fish on them, their action, all that, compared to what I usually fish in that. Yeah, that could be fairly quick for me. even one like 8 hour day, I can probably analyze a bait pretty damn quick. But rods, reels, line, that sort of stuff, it's I wouldn't honestly want to review it for a company unless I'd been working with it for at least about half a year. So pretty sure. Um, no, I never used braid. we have a whole we have a whole braid thing going on here on this channel. It was a whole night with Dylan, and Dylan's been in once in a while, but he hasn't been around for a while. So I don't know if I fit in, but he was. I fished mono. He was talking about braid, and I don't know. Evidently, I went off pretty hard on it, saying you didn't need it, you don't need it, and yeah, it was a classic. Yeah, and I don't understand that either. I've never whole under. I mean, I don't know. I just, I mean, the weakest link is a knot. And yeah, you're fishing 80 pound braid to 12 pound fluoro, and then so you have the knot here, and then you have the knot at the hook. So you have instead of one knot, you have two knots. Yeah, this is really strong up above it, but down below it is a lot smaller. The fish are gonna wrap up or is getting abrased and fucked up the mono or the fluoro extension, and that's where the bait's working. And so yeah, I don't. A lot of people say, "Oh, well, the braid casts so much better," and I can cast so much better with braid being the backing and just a tip. And I don't get it. I'm just straight. if you if you hold more line, I guess. No, I don't understand it. I've been fighting my whole life, and I just fish mono, and I'm fine. And everybody gets on me about, oh, you need to try fluoro. Fluoro's so much more sensitive, or oh, braid so much more. Oh, you can just do braid to fluoro, leader or Florida, and I'm like, why can't I just fish just straight mono and do great and catch a lot of fish? Like, why do you keep telling me I have to do something different? I don't. I'm happy with what I got, and I don't lose many fish. Wow, that's really weird. My live earlier had more likes. Interesting. I guess a lot more people like popping in because this is this was a consecutive. But who needs 400 yards? I don't know. Yeah, a lot of people. Oh, the braid's the same thing. It's thinner. It doesn't break. It doesn't. Whatever. I'd rather get more bites and catch more fish than worry about breaking off something that's huge that I might possibly catch because I'm using braid. Because they can see it better. They can. I don't know. There's all kinds of arguments. Yeah, I mean, ocean's different, but still, even the ocean, I use mono. I use 20-pound mono to 12-pound mono as a leader. Never had a problem. I tried braid. One time I ever tried braid was at the pier, and it just, I don't know. It just, I had issues. It would wrap on me. It would like knot on itself. It would. I said, "Fuck this. I'm going back to mono." It works for me. Been fishing it for 40 years. I'm happy with it. It's fine. Just replace it every 2 weeks, and it's strong as hell. Oh, but the diameter is bigger than fluoro. Fuck that. It's still hard to see. You think the fish is going, all right, that's point 22, I think, and that one's point 83. So yeah, no, they don't give a shit. Doesn't matter the. Yeah, but it's invisible. It's invisible. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares that it's like 0.14 to 0.13 or 0.12 as far as millimeter of the diameter size? It's still invisible. But what they're doing is, oh, but ours is thinner, so you can cast it longer. You can make longer casts. You can make it's like it's all down to, oh, it's smaller because that makes you can get more line on your reel, like you said earlier, and yeah, and you make longer cast. It's all fucking bullshit hype. Find closer fish, exactly. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it doesn't matter. If it's less visible, they can't see it. That's what I'm thinking of. I don't care the diameter. I don't care that. Oh, well, yeah. I made that cast and I went 30 feet. And oh, if I drop it down, hey, guess what? I can cast 35 feet now. I gained 5 more feet. Yeah, and well, yeah. And I don't know. There's a lot to be said too about stretch and because I set the hook pretty damn aggressive. Even when I'm like drop shotting on that medium rod, I know myself. I have a medium action rod as a very flexible tip. Um, yeah, and so yeah, and I set the hook like hell, like even on a drop shot. Like oh, you just reeling into him. No, I set that motherfucking hook when I like set the hook. But I have mono. It has stretch. It compensates for my style. And yeah, maybe if I use fluoro or well, not braid because braid has no stretch and braid won't break. But a lot of times too, the impact into them and the softer hook set. Yeah, but see, here's another thing. Backroads. Yeah, no top water. You're supposed to use mono. Top water, you want to use mono because it floats and it stays on top better. And yeah, fishing the braid and yeah and all that, but it has the shock absorbance too that can kind of do the same thing. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, no top water like walk the dog and spook type stuff and all that and poppers and everything. Yeah. Right. Yeah, no, mono works better because it floats. Braid sinks. I mean, over mats and stuff with frogs in that might be a little bit of difference, but I don't know. It just, yeah, no. Mono is usually used for top water, especially for walk the dog style, because braid sinks. Yeah, yeah, that's what I said. For the electric chicken. Yeah, that's what I said. But if you go to walk the dog, yeah, but I said, but if you ever go into the open water, walking the dog, like top water, like Spook or Sammy or, yeah, that sort of stuff. 17-pound mono is perfect for that. 17-pound mono, yeah, I can totally tell the difference. Because right now, I don't have a rod set up. And when I do top water at the lakes, I'm using on the 12-pound mono. And I can totally tell the difference when I'm throwing something out and trying to work it and work it properly on the thinner 12-pound compared to when I'm working on 17-pound mono, which is what I usually work top water walk the dog style baits with. And yeah, I can tell because the line kind of drags a bit. It kind of catches compared to when I'm using a heavier line. And it sort of, yeah, especially when I'm way out on the cast. Because usually when you use a spooking net, you're like just covering water and you're like working a whole shoreline or a whole flat line. Yeah, especially I'm out there on the 12 now. I've been doing it. I mean, it kind of bogs. It kind of doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't give me the good shaka, you know, the really snake looking perfect, because the line's a little bit thinner. It's a little bit sinking in the water. It's sinking in the water a little bit before it, so it's dragging. It's got that resistance. So I know to most people this is like, I don't know, maybe really you worry about that. You think about that. Yeah, no, it's I can tell the difference when I'm working on 17-pound mono that I'm used to working on, and I drop down to a lesser line. Needs tiny spike M. No, but I can totally tell. I mean, it's just, it's one of those slight little things. Yeah, it's one of those slight little things that me with my 40 years and me learning all the lures I fish and the line size I fish with them and everything, that I can actually, and also if I go to a lighter line and I'm working on a tip that's a little bit lighter compared to heavier line with a tip that's a little bit stiffer, and the way that I learn to walk them and the way I can walk them and the way I can really manipulate them and everything. Yeah, I mean it's subtle, but you, as someone that learned it from where you had a designated pole for just that bait and that style of bait, when you just ad lib it and go to it on something else with not the same, you can tell a huge difference. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I mean, and that's just sort of, I don't know. It's pretty much way I mean with like everything. Like video camera, the video editing, all that, just like the little nitpicky nuances. But yeah, in bass fishing, a lot of that makes a huge difference. The line size, the tip action, the way, I mean, and I've seen it when I do my shows the way I do them now, where I'm just on shore and I don't have like 15 poles with me, or I'm not going out for a certain, and I kind of ad lib when I hook up something on a certain rod and all that, and I'm like, oh, this, it'll make do, but yeah, I can see, I mean, all right, real man cooking, True Fishing VD. What is up, True Fishing? Real man cooking, yeah, join us again. Come in for a Tuesday night. My Tuesday night hangouts. You'll have a lot of fun. Welcome to Fishing 8. Oh, no, BD. Sorry. Yeah. My oldest original live. Over 2 years old now. Tuesday nights. Uh, doing good. Just doing some evidently educational fishing tips and tricks on this live. I was live earlier and I didn't feel it was adequate enough to be considered a quality live, so anyway, it was fun, and I had actually more likes on that one than this one. But yeah, I decided, I don't know why I'm explaining myself, but somebody asked in the chat, so I am. And yeah, here we are. We're just discussing lines and stuff. What? Really? 2 hours and 32 minutes. Wow. I did not even notice how long I've been live this time. I was live an hour and 42 minutes or something like that earlier. Wow. That's pretty impressive. I was just gonna jump up for a little bit because I felt bad because I went live earlier and it sucked. And suddenly I'm in live for 2.5 hours. Wow. All right. What time is it anyway? Ooh, it's midnight? Wow. Ooh. All right. All right. All right, guys. I think we're shutting this one down. Sorry. But we've been educational. I hope I answered everybody's questions. I hope I informed people for what you need to know. We talked about reels. We talked about line. We talked about. I don't know, I think we had a really good, informative, impromptu CCB fishing live, as far as answering questions and educating people for fishing and stuff. So, yeah, gonna be shutting this one down. Thanks a lot. And tomorrow, new show. Got it mostly rendered. Gonna fish it tonight or tomorrow morning. It'll be uploaded, and then live Saturday, live Sunday fishing, and then Monday night panels, and then Tuesday. Well, I have 4 days in a row that I'm going live. That's right. Saturday, Sunday, I go live fishing. Monday, I do panels, and then Tuesdays, I do Tuesday night hangout. Wow, I don't know how I got that long, but I love you guys. You're the reason I do this, and thanks so damn much. I'm out.